On the news hour tonight, Aryaman Sundaram, senior advocate of the Supreme Court. We are broad-basing the subject tonight to the whole question of vandalism, because unless this is defined and called vandalism, then it can get confused with some form of political activism, which it is not. Aryaman Sundaram is with us tonight from Delhi. Also with us is Ranjana Kumari, director of the Center for Social Research from Delhi, well-known activist. Mohandas Fai, well-known entrepreneur, formerly of Infosys, is with us tonight. M.N. Singh, former Mumbai Police Commissioner, to my right. To my left, I have Shaina NC of the BJP. To her left, Abha Singh, senior advocate and social activist. And Shweta Parulekar, my first question is to you, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena. Thank you very much. Ms. Parulekar, why are you seeking to justify this?
Simply
why are you seeking to
No, it's very unfortunate whatever has happened.
No, but why are you justifying it?
No, I'm not justifying in the real sense, but the thing is that the time at which it happened, after the funeral procession went off without any kind of incidents happening, and the police did a marvelous job.
No, what does this have to do with the police doing a marvelous job?
What they did at that point was right for that moment, I think.
What did they do which was right at that moment? The police?
Yeah.
What did they do?
They arrested these girls.
You think you're justifying it?
Simply because maybe it would have gone out of proportion.
No, what did the girls do wrong? Why did they have cases filed against them? Why were they picked up?
See, Arnab, I think that when you talk about freedom of expression, it comes with duties also which the citizens should remember, especially at the time when the time was so sensitive, and when they are talking about a mass leader and Mumbai shutting down, nobody had, compelled anybody. It was a spontaneous thing which happened.
Who do you arrest if somebody goes and vandalizes, Ms. Parulekar, somebody vandalizes?
See, that was a reaction, Arnab.
Reaction
that was
what?
Not an action. They didn't do it first. I mean, and I'm not justifying that either.
200 people coming and breaking down a hospital is a justified reaction?
Definitely not.
So why is your party not attacking those people who did it, demanding their immediate confinement, demanding they be locked up for a long time, that they need examples of, that their pictures put up everywhere so that the fear goes into their hearts as well, that they will be embarrassed and shamed if this were to happen again?
With this particular incident, I think that this was a reaction. It was very unfortunate this happened, but if they would have, posted their status more responsibly.
No, what was irresponsible?
Well, talking about him when he has such a lot of following on the very day when this
people may have different views.
So also that reaction was a view.
So what reaction? You go break down a hospital, that's a view. Break down the hospital, take the patients out, drag them out.
That I'm not.
Smash the whole place up
again
into
and again
smithereens.
saying that I'm not justifying that, Arnab.
No, so if anyone out of those people, if today you would say that girl out there or somebody else, or somebody on the street says, I disagree with what you say, and I am going to smash your homes, burn your buildings.
No. It
pick
is
up
not,
people from the hospitals.
It is related to this particular situation.
No,
I think
so
we're talking
different
about.
Situations, different sentiments.
Every day, everybody are giving their opinions on the social network, etc. And that these things are not happening at that time.
Ms. Parulekar, please examine this. This attempt to put fear will not last. And let me tell you clearly, those who try and instill fear like this must know that this country has changed. Your methods must change. You want to use those methods on a young, expressive India, they will speak back at you. There will be possibly, Ms. Parulekar, a counter movement against this kind of vandalism. It's not going to be acceptable. It's not democracy. It's lumpenism. Lumpenism must be called lumpenism. Why are you measuring your words today? Let's get in Abha Singh. Abha Singh, what do you make of the justifications provided so far?
See, Sunday, this city went without milk. The city went without food. So why? This was because there was a fear factor. These two young girls are apologizing for what? They are not members of a party. They are just expressing a personal comment. And if for that comment, the police lands in their house, fixes them up, uses a wrong section of spreading communal hatred, and then changes it. When the CRPC 46(4) clearly says that you cannot arrest girls after sunset and before sunlight, that is police is violating, and the city is seeing that when the mighty police is under the threat and fear of political vandalism, what is the common man going to do?
So in this case, the problem is the state gives in.
It has
state
given
puts
in.
up
It
its
has
hands
given
and
in.
it says sorry.
The state has given in. Even
The state gives
police
in.
constables who were vandalized, who in the recently when the women cops were molested was because of that. Because the fear factor of the police has also gone. Because it is using wrong tactics at wrong times.
No, I want to get Aryaman Sundaram at this stage. You're attacking the state, I know, but you're not saying a word about the Shiv Sainiks who are responsible for this. Why?
It is there. That's a coalition, of course.
Why?
There are
No, why?
two aspects to this.
There's only one
Clearly,
aspect.
the girls had a right to freedom of expression. The police acted inappropriately. And I think this question about vandalism, everybody wants
Why are
the
you so
guilty to
uncomfortable?
be. I'm not at all uncomfortable, Arnab. The guilty need to be brought to task, but the police who acted in this arbit manner need to be suspended
What
immediately.
about the people who
you
did
have
this?
a Prithviraj Chavan
What about the
who's
people who did
quiet.
this? Don't politicize it.
You have a
Don't
Prithviraj
politicize
Chavan
it.
who's
Don't
quiet.
politicize it.
Isn't the police
Don't
equally
politicize it.
responsible?
No,
Who
one second.
arrested? Did the Shiv Sena arrest
Tell
these
me-
girls
tell
or
me-
did the police?
No, one second.
The police need to reply.
This case is very clear. The case is one of violence. Shaina, who carried out the violence?
I am not defending them.
Who carried out the violence?
I'm not. My
Who is
heart
them?
goes
Who
out
is
to the
them?
girls
No, I'm not
because
asking you where your heart goes out to. I'm asking who carried out the
whoever
violence.
has
Who carried
vandalized-
out the violence?
It works very well for you to try and get an answer from me.
No,
the
but
police
I'm only
need
here to ask
respond.
questions. You
The
must give me the
police
answer.
still-
Cancel
No,
the
because you are in an alliance with the Shiv
Police
Sena, you
need
can't dodge
to
the question.
Identify
No, you're,
in large political parties.
I am asking the police. I will ask the police the questions as well.
To respond as to who were the people
Who vandalized? Who
was it?
Who vandalized? You see, it is very clearly said that the Sainiks vandalized the girls' uncle's hospital
You're
because
choosing to
because the
discuss
girls
one
because the girls.
aspect.
No, I'm not, because the
You're
girl
not
refused to
choosing-
apologize.
Why were the
even
girls
when the girl
arrested in the first
even when
place?
the girl apologized, she added it was a casual comment and maintained it was a crime. I am asking you today. Of course, the state is being silent, but what about the vandals?
They
Tell
need
me
to
what
be
should be
brought
done
to the
about the
party.
vandals.
Should be punished
What about the
immediately.
vandals?
They need
The
to be
party should
punished
surrender.
immediately.
No, punish
They
them.
need to be
First
punished
suspend them from the
immediately.
party
The
membership.
vandals are
Girls-
let off on bail for 7,500 rupees each, while the girls out there have gone through a trauma which I am sure you can empathize with. Why are you being
Totally.
soft on the vandals?
I'm not at all soft on the vandals. I said first and clearly that the girls were completely right. Freedom to expression, and we are not in the medieval times. To have an informed opinion or an ill-informed opinion is your prerogative. It is a democracy. The beauty of our democracy is that girls across the country should be in a position to say what they want.
No, would
and
you say
without
today?
fear
Would
or
you say
fervor.
today? Would you
But
say
the fear
you are
is
not?
the
You are not
fear
saying one
of
word
the
against.
police.
You are not saying one
I am
word
not. I am
against
saying-
those who carried out the violence. I wonder why.
I
You're
am
keeping your
saying that the
political
vandals-
options.
Fear
Not
factor.
at all.
I
Your
said
fear-
we are all under
why-
fear. We are under
We have
fear. Of
clearly
course.
said-
Well,
No,
you're
no,
saying
there's
she's
no
under
fear.
fear.
No, even we are under fear because everybody is trying to be a little diplomatic today.
Nobody
Because
is.
tomorrow when we go back, we would find these people under our houses shouting
If the
slogans.
vandals are Shiv Sainiks, they need to be punished. If the vandals are just normal people who are making the most of a situation, they need to be punished. But first and foremost, the police officer who suspended the girl needs to be
Who put
punished.
the pressure on the family? Who carried out the violence on the hospital? Who, Shaina?
The police needs to answer.
Who did the police carry out the violence?
No,
on
but the police need to answer why
let's
they
go to
first
Arya.
went
No,
to
I
arrest
think
the girls.
we must be clear on both sides. Fear cannot be a factor anymore in our democracy. We cannot be fearful of vandals. We must stand up to them. We must look them in the eye. And we must tell them that they do not have the right to take the law into their own hands.
The vandals
That is
have
the only message they need to get, and then we need to tell the state, don't abdicate your responsibility.
vandals
Otherwise, unfortunately, in the words of a certain gentleman, we'll become a banana republic. I want to get in Aryaman Sundaram at this stage. Aryaman Sundaram, what do you make of this particular case and the fact that this poor girl has not just been forced to apologize after the trauma she's gone through, but actually her trauma is being doubled and tripled all over again because she's suffering humiliation at the hands of the state?
Arnab, I must say that I find your question about whether we should decry the vandalism a bit strange for one reason. How can you decry a vandalism which is protected by the state? Look at this situation. There is an extreme vandalism is being practiced. These girls, they are being targeted and the state supports it. The state is actually saying, yes, I think you people are right. I must arrest these girls.
Yeah.
Any country can only be the way its people are. And here we have a state, the government, indirectly, tacitly supports these people in doing what they have done. The state has tacitly supported their actions by saying what these girls have done is wrong, we are arresting these girls, we have to get these girls to apologize. Why are we then blaming these vandals? They are state protected. After all, we can't be greater than our own state. And this is what the state government is. This is what, and I'm sorry to hear, there were so many people because of their political compulsions this evening on your panel,
yes,
who are trying to sideline the issue. They're
yes,
not coming out and decrying it and
not
saying,
at
look,
all.
what happened was terrible.
I have
what the
written
police
against
have done
this
is
issue.
wrong. No, because of their political compulsions, they are trying to be diplomatic. And
No,
the moment we as a people are willing to look away and try to be diplomatic because our political compulsions need it, the police will act like this because the state feels politically it is astute to do so. And forget freedom of speech. Why blame the vandals? This is the state which is doing it. The state is protecting it.
State-promoted vandalism is the argument put by Aryaman Sundaram, Ranjana Kumari in this particular case. Unfortunately, we are getting caught in this debate of who's more responsible, those who carried out the violence or the state. Why are we being unable to take a clear position that this is a stifling of democracy? Perhaps it's a state-sponsored stifling of democracy.
Arnab, two things should make every Indian citizen very worried today. Because one, that police, which is supposed to be the law enforcers, have misused the law, have taken the law in a wrong way and have really victimized two innocent citizens. That should mean that police can, as and when, use the law against citizens and can get away with that unless these policemen are punished. And secondly, the state has caved in to the politics of vandalism, and you have very rightly put that should Maharashtra tolerate this kind of a politics of fear and vandalism, and how long? And I'm sure if it was two boys who were writing it, the police would not have acted like that. Two simple, innocent girls who wanted to express their opinion. I have read their, the total statement very carefully, word by word, and I can tell you there was nothing whatsoever for which they have invoked 66A of the IT Act. They have invoked so many other laws. This is absolutely unjust. This is undemocratic. This is absolutely, the nation should not tolerate that, because the police and the state of Maharashtra has connived together. Their police have really, in a very clear way, has violated the Constitution of India.
Anil Desai of the Shiv Sena is with us tonight. Anil Desai of the Shiv Sena is with us tonight. We have a big panel. We are opening this up, and we are getting a lot of reactions as well.
And Shiv Sena's fear to prevail over the politics of Maharashtra.
Fear factor.
It has been too long that Shiv Sena's politics of fear has prevailed in Maharashtra.
Anil Desai,
I think
one second.
Let's should wake up to this.
Yes, Ranjana Kumari. Let's get the Shiv Sena in. Anil Desai, the politics of fear will not work. It will not work in a young India. You can put fear once on one person, second time on a second person. A country as big as ours, this politics is going to come back at you. Don't you think it is unfortunate that some Shiv Sainiks took the advantage of a government struck by fear to make the government spineless enough to make the girls apologize and not take action against them?
I think our leader and spokesperson Sanjay Raut has very much cleared this regarding this incident. And politics to create fear in the minds of people, that is not advocated by Shiv Sena. And if spontaneously, if any incident takes place,
spontaneously 200 people go and break a hospital?
You just cannot. I'm not very sure because I have not gone into it since I was busy. But let me speak. Arnav, when you have asked me the question.
Ranjana Kumari, let him speak. Ranjana Kumari, let him answer. Yeah. Let him answer, and I assure you, he will take questions from everyone as well.
No, but he is justifying it.
Let him make a complete point. If he's justifying it, let me ask him directly, are you justifying it? Let him answer. And then I'm going to take everyone who questions you. I'm sure he'll answer them tonight. Anil Desai, go ahead.
Because Sena as such never advocated this kind of vandalism. In fact, if you go back to even in Ganpati festival, when NDA had called for Bandh, the nationwide Bandh was called. And since Ganpati festival was there, people were engaged, people loved the festival. It is #1 festival in Maharashtra. And we were the one, I mean, who came out very openly, Shiv Sena Executive President Uddhavji. He requested the leaders of the people because telling them that this is the thing which is happening in Maharashtra.
No, you're not answering my question.
I'm answering. So if you go to see this kind of things, when late Mr. Rajiv Gandhi...
No, I'm asking you, you're digressing.
Listen to me.
You're digressing, Mr. Desai.
No. Emotional
I feel you are digressing.
Emotional outburst.
Emotional outburst means what?
No. Listen
means
to me.
what?
Listen to me. Late
He's speaking up, Bashar.
Mr. Rajiv Gandhi